Hey, Nicole here with Job Hunt Solutions, and today is Thursday, which is our new day for viewer question and answers. This week's question comes from Joel, who's asking about the screening tests that some companies issue to new applicants. Now, this isn't a debate about the predictive validity of these tests. That's been widely debated, and the reason why not every organization uses them, because of the predictive validity. So that aside, the answer to your question, Joel, hopefully I'll be able to answer this for you, is it depends. And it depends on a couple of factors. One is the type of test. So is it more of a cognitive test, so like an IQ test, or is it more of a personality test? The main purpose for these tests, or the intended use of these tests, is for the organization to really get a deeper understanding of the candidate that they're working with. So much like an iceberg, right? You see what's on the surface through candidate's resume, telephone screen, and interviews. So that's the information that we're able to see sort of on the face of it. Without these tests, we're not really able to see a deeper level of the candidate. So things like cognitive ability, aptitudes, beliefs, etc. That's the intended purpose of these. But here's the rub. There's a lot of hiring managers out there who see these tools as a screen-in tool or a screen-out tool. And that's really not the intention. The intention is really just to use as one indicator in terms of fit for a role, team, or organization. Now, the good news is that typically these tools are owned by or managed by the recruitment team or human resources team. So if and when a hiring manager shows that they're looking at these tools as a screening tool as opposed to an indicator, this serves as a coachable moment for the human resources department working with the hiring leader just to make sure that they are using these tools in the way that they're intended. On a personal note, I quite enjoy these tests. They provide me with a great deal of insight and direction and help me with my own personal reflection and looking at, the direction I want to go with my career or with my life in general. So my one word of caution when having to answer these questions as an applicant, or if you want to look at some of these tools just for your own assessment and for your own personal development, is to answer them truthfully. I know there's a lot of people out there who think they can game the answers, which is really one of the deadly sins that candidates can make, which is lying on their application. This really includes all part of that, so I will leave that to another video. As I was thinking through this topic, I came across a tool that I actually did myself. I wanted to check it out, and it provided a ton of information. And it is free, which is fantastic. So I did the free version. I've linked it below. If you want to, you can do that yourself. You can get some really great insights. It's especially good for people who are looking to build their resume, so career seekers, career changers, but it's also good for anybody who just wants a bit of insight. Also, there is a premium version. You can pay for the upgrade if you want, but it's not necessary. So it is just down below. Feel free to take a look at that. And I've also included some links to some books if you're interested in that. Thank you so much, Joel, for this really insightful question. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who have used these tools both as an end user and as an applicant. So if there's anybody who has any other insights that they'd like to share, any tips that they think would be helpful for people like Joel, or if you want to share your experience, please, I think that this conversation could really keep going. Just leave some comments below. Feel free to email me. I can give you a shout out, do your own video for you as well. And of course, you can always link in with me. Check me out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Check out my blog, whatever works best for you. I'd love to hear from you. I'd be happy to help. And if you like this video, of course, press like, subscribe to my channel, and until next time, happy hunting!